Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a day in which you make things happen, or you relax and you slow down, depending on what you need to do. I guess. Just finished attending a holotropic breathwork retreat, and now I'm sitting here at the. Look at this view, guys. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just integrating what happened, integrating all the experience. It was a really good retreat. I really enjoyed the fact that I've spent time with people that were open. I was able to open myself up some more, despite feeling my vulnerabilities and me having the preconception that if I was to actually open up and I don't know, cry and like be angry and scream or whatever, people would judge me and they would say, hey, that I'm lesser than or that I'm a loser or something. And I was able to basically go through that story and actually see that, hey, everybody has those feelings. Everybody everybody's going through something. Everybody has something they need to process, and that I'm not the only one who has those stories in a way. And it felt pretty good for me to come up to that conclusion. Whew. Yeah, in regards to how the retreat actually was, holotropic breath work, in order to explain it in very like brief terms, it's a method that was developed by Stanislav Grof, which is a Czech psychiatrist, and he used to study with LSD, which is like a psychoactive substance that you would take and it would like make you become very trippy in a way, and you would start to have like visions and like non-ordinary states of consciousness. But ever since he was banned to actually use LSD to practice with, I don't know, with his students, I guess, in the 60s, if I remember correctly, in America, he started to research some different ways, and so came the holotropic breathwork method, which, in order for me to explain it in like very short terms, it's with very fast breathing and very aggressive or suave music that makes you that awakens certain emotions. So fast breathing plus emotional awakening music. If you keep doing this, you're gonna end up in a trance in which you can either have visions, you can either like your feelings are gonna come out and you can feel them fully for what they are. And if you're open and coachable, you can go through such a process. It's not recommended that you do this on your own, and this is mainly because when you go in a trance, you might lose awareness. You're gonna lose awareness of space and time, and you might injure yourself, or you might have emotions that you're not going to be able to handle. And you need some facilitators, you need some people that know what they're doing and that they can like have a proper container for you, let's put it this way. And once that happens, you're going to be able to actually feel you're not going to be safe, and you're not going to like harm yourself or harm others, which is going to be pretty important. And it's also useful after like the breathwork process itself, for you to integrate the process with people that are going to be able to guide you to understand kind of what you've been through, or how the whole process went, and for you to like understand that basically what you've seen and what you felt has a purpose. Because you may not understand, you may have a vision or a feeling of something, you're not going to know like, how did this happen, why did this happen, how is this going to help me in my day-to-day life. And with proper facilitators, you might be able to get some answers basically. But yeah, I highly recommend you doing this at least once in your life. I think you're gonna find that you guys have a lot to give, and you guys are gonna find out that you have the capability to process a lot of emotions. A dog just came by to sniff me. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.